Hey everyone, in today's video, we're diving deep into Blue Lock Volume 21, breaking down all the key moments, intense plays, and character developments you don't want to miss. If you haven't watched the breakdowns of the previous volumes yet, make sure to check them out on my channel so you're all caught up. Now let's get right into it. Blue Lock Volume 21 starts now. And another suggestion, watch the video at 1.5x for better experience. The Blue Lock TV boomed through the stadium, the announcer's voice echoing in every corner. Number 44, the redhead, Chigiri. Isagi's eyes sharpened. He watched as Chigiri, with his lightning speed, darted through the defense like a blade slicing through air. Left, right, his sharp cuts left defenders spinning, unable to keep up. And then, bam! Chigiri positioned himself perfectly and delivered a controlled, curling shot into the top right corner. Precision, power, perfection. Chigiri turned to Isagi with a sly smirk. "That's my golden formula," he said, his tone dripping with confidence. "Instead of passing, I become the invader." His eyes narrowed as he stepped closer to Isagi. "Don't be slow, Isagi, or you'll get left behind in the race." Before we proceed, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any new uploads. Plus, by joining the Discord server, you can access free Blue Lock PDFs and be part of the community. Links in the description. Go check it out to become the best striker. Before Isagi could react, Kaiser strode in, his gaze cold and sharp. "Old mate, huh?" Kaiser sneered, looking at Chigiri. "What the hell is going on with Blue Lock?" But then, a flicker of admiration flashed across Kaiser's face. "Impressive," he muttered. "Chigiri's Blue Lock? Huh. Interesting." His lips curled into a dangerous smile as he turned toward Isagi. "But don't forget, I'm still the king." Without warning, Kaiser passed the ball to Isagi, firing it with deadly accuracy. "I'll use you to score, Isagi," he declared, walking off as the ball rolled toward Isagi's feet. Isagi's eyes narrowed. "Shh." Forget Kaiser. He wasn't going to be anyone's pawn. He sprinted down the right flank, the ball glued to his feet. But he knew it. His current physical abilities weren't enough to break through on his own. That's where Kurona comes in. Kurona glided alongside Isagi, his movements fluid and instinctive. One touch, perfect positioning. Another touch, ready for the 1-2. Kurona was like a satellite orbiting Isagi, creating passing lanes and options that defenders couldn't predict. A perfect partner, quick, agile, and lethal in link-up play. Isagi's heart raced. The rhythm of the game was shifting. The pressure was mounting. It's Isagi and Kurona now. Time to change the game. Game on. Isagi and Kurona were in sync. A quick 1-2, left, right, slicing through the defense. It was working because Kunigami was heavily marked. That opened the field for Isagi and Kurona to strike. Kurona saw the opening, a final clean cross to Isagi. This is it. Isagi moved into position, ready to fire. But then, Kaiser. Out of nowhere, Kaiser intercepted the pass with surgical precision. A sly smirk crossed Kaiser's face as he dribbled forward. "Shh! Damn it!" But before Kaiser could take off, whoosh! A red blur stormed in from behind. Chigiri. His blazing speed was like a gust of wind cutting through the field. He slid in. Clearance! The ball bounced toward Nagi, and that's when things got wild. Nagi and Nagi locked eyes. A silent understanding passed between them. And suddenly, they were moving. Pass, flick, another pass, seamless. The ball floated toward Nagi with two defenders closing in. Nagi's eyes sharpened, his body tensed, and then, thump! With raw strength, Nagi controlled the ball, dribbled past both defenders. Powerful yet effortless. Isagi's breath hitched. What is this? This Nagi wasn't just reacting to plays. He was creating them. Independent, dominant, dangerous. On the sidelines, Chris Prince leaned forward. These two, they might just crush Bastard München. Manshine City's playstyle was clear now. Fast, aggressive, suffocating. They held back when the opponent had possession, then struck like lightning. High-speed counterattacks, exactly like Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp, or whatever it's called. Someone drop it in the comments. The pressure is mounting. The game is breaking wide open. 20 days ago, Chris Prince had asked Nagi a simple but cutting question. What do you want to become? Nagi's answer? He didn't know. But deep down, he wanted to defeat Isagi. Chris ran analytical tests on Nagi, and the results were clear. Nagi was insanely gifted in tapping and reactions, his instinctive plays unmatched. But creativity, that's where he fell short. He lacked the ability to shape the game like Isagi or Ryo. So Chris designed a new tactic just for him. Use your strength, Chris told him. Recreate the flow of the game through your tapping, and let your creativity enhance the play. Of course, Nagi wasn't thrilled. Creativity meant effort, and Nagi hated effort. He groaned and cringed at the very idea of working his brain too much. Such a pain. But now, it was different. Nagi slipped a clean pass to Agi, who instantly flicked it back. The ball floated toward Nagi. Defenders closing in fast. Nagi's eyes sharpened. Control, juggle, set, and then, bam! A juggling shot. But save! Kenyu sprang forward with a spectacular save, punching the ball away. The ball spun away, but the crowd buzzed. Isagi's eyes widened. This is the new Nagi. Less reactive, more dominant. The game wasn't shaping him anymore. He was shaping the game. Nagi's evolution has begun. Kenyu punched the ball over the goalpost. Corner kick. Nagi stood still for a moment, realization washing over him. Until now, he had always received the ball from Chigiri or Ryo, reacting to the game. But now, he was making his own football. But Agi wasn't impressed. He walked up to Nagi with a sharp glare. That pass to me? Trash. Nagi blinked. Huh? Too rough, Agi continued. If it was cleaner, you would have had more time to set up the shot and score. Isagi watched from a distance, eyes narrowing. They're creating plays right here, on the pitch, adapting, learning, evolving. But Nagi, he was still a baby chick in the football world. Agi was guiding him, shaping him. Ryo's voice broke Isagi's thoughts. If Nagi learns how to create football, he'll become the best striker, no doubt. His eyes darkened. Just like how he shocked us before, Ryo leaned closer. Don't get left behind, Isagi. On the field, Chigiri lined up for the corner. Isagi's mind raced. Chigiri will likely go for a curved shot or a high cross to Agi. His height gives him the advantage. But Chigiri smirked. Instead of a high cross, a low controlled pass fired toward Agi's feet. Perfect setup. Agi flicked it. Clean, fast, to Nagi, who was wide open. But Kaiser. Before Nagi could strike, Kaiser had already read the play. His body was positioned perfectly, his eyes sharp and calculating. He saw it coming before anyone else did. Isagi's heart pounded. Kaiser is mentally and physically faster than me. If I want to win, I need to figure out how to defeat him. The game isn't just physical anymore, it's mental. Kaiser's interception was clean. The ball flew straight to Ness. Counterattack initiated. Ness's eyes sparkled. His moment of magic. He danced through the defenders with silky footwork, carving through the defense. A quick, short pass to Kaiser. The perfect assist in the making. Meanwhile, Isagi sprinted behind Kaiser, analyzing his every movement. But he was too far to intercept Ness's pass. Kaiser positioned himself flawlessly, just the right distance for a perfect 1-2 play. But then, Kaiser stopped looking at the ball. Instead of tracking Ness, Kaiser's gaze sharpened, scanning the defenders, the open spaces, the positioning. He charged into the crowded box with ruthless precision. Isagi's mind raced. There's no way Kaiser can shoot from such a tight angle. But Ness delivered the pass, sharp and clean. Kaiser struck. Boom! A devastating power shot, piercing straight through the goalkeeper's hands. Goal! The stadium erupted. The crowd stood frozen, stunned by the sheer force and accuracy. Isagi's breath hitched. His eyes widened. What was that? Kaiser didn't just react to the game, he shaped it. His ability to read the field and create opportunities was on a whole different level. This is the Kaiser impact. Isagi clenched his fists. If I want to become the best striker, I have to unlock this vision, the universal key to becoming the best. Kaiser's goal sent shockwaves across the football world, like a flash of lightning, fast, ruthless, precise. The crowd stood frozen, jaws hanging open in disbelief. But Isagi, he wasn't envious. Instead, his mind sharpened. He understood Kaiser's play. The secret behind Kaiser's goal lay in his vision and direct shot technique. But it wasn't just simple sight. There are two types of vision: direct vision, focusing on a specific object; peripheral vision, tracking everything else around the object. Kaiser didn't just focus on the ball or his teammates. His peripheral vision allowed him to sense the positioning of defenders, openings in the field, and shifting dynamics. He processed this information in real time, adapting and reacting within seconds. Most players see the game in 2D. Kaiser sees it in 4D. That's what made him an elite striker, his ability to create plays with multidimensional awareness. Isagi's eyes narrowed. I've already used this meta-vision. He just hadn't realized it. Now he needed to harness it, control it, and surpass Kaiser. Kaiser approached Isagi smirking. Try to keep up, Isagi. Isagi's lips curled into a dark smile. Thanks, Kaiser, for giving me the hope to crush you. The game is no longer about skill. It's about vision. Kaiser walked up to Isagi, a sly grin on his face. You wanted something? Isagi didn't answer. His gaze remained cold and focused. Agi stood frozen, stunned by what had just happened. Even Chigiri and Reo couldn't help but praise Kaiser's brilliance. But Nagi's reaction was different. His eyes darkened with intensity. I'm going to crush Kaiser. The match restarted. The score tied at 1-1. Chigiri received the ball and quickly passed to Agi, who flicked it to Reo. Meanwhile, Isagi's mind was working overtime. Meta vision. He wasn't just watching the ball anymore. His eyes scanned the entire field. He tracked the ball carrier and the off-ball movements of every player. Every few seconds, he tilted his head, absorbing new information, merging it with past data, predicting the future flow of the game. Agi and Nagi moved together. A quick 1-2, seamless, deadly. Agi played the ball toward Nagi. But snap! Isagi cut in, intercepting the pass with perfect timing. Agi and Nagi's eyes widened in disbelief. The crowd gasped. Number 11, Isagi, read the play? It was meta vision, a newly unlocked ability. Isagi wasn't just reacting, he was predicting, seeing the future of the game before it happened. A dangerous smirk spread across Isagi's face. This is the key to becoming unstoppable. The rise of a new king has begun. Kurona had the ball, eyes locked on Isagi. Fucking finish it! Isagi's blood boiled. This was it. His moment. His goal. All he had to do was aim and unleash a powerful strike to end it all. But Kaiser appeared, like a wall between Isagi and the goal, blocking his vision. Isagi clenched his teeth. You think this will stop me? He refused to change his action. He shot with full force. The ball rocketed forward, slicing through Kaiser's legs, past the defenders. But then, Kunigami, a flash of red. What? Kunigami stole Isagi's goal. The net shook. The crowd roared. 2-1. Bastard München leads Mannheim City. But Isagi didn't celebrate. His hands trembled. His breath hitched. Kaiser doesn't want me to score. That smug bastard had blocked his view on purpose, forcing him into a situation where Kunigami could swoop in. Isagi's rage exploded. I'm going to crush you, Kaiser. No matter what, no matter how, he was going to fucking destroy him. Meanwhile, Noah watched from the sidelines, eyes sharp. If Isagi doesn't look back, he might just reach my level, and I'm waiting for it. Isagi's awakening is just beginning. The bench erupted in shock as Isagi intercepted Kaiser's pass. But for Isagi, this wasn't luck. He was in the flow. Every movement, every shift in positioning, processed instantly through meta vision. Now it was time for the next step. Offensive metavision. His eyes scanned the field. Kurona, right flank, open space. Isagi sprinted forward, visualizing every piece of the puzzle. Himself, Kurona, the defenders, the gaps. A quick 1-2 with Kurona, fast, sharp, carving through the defense like a blade. But he wasn't just passing. He was tricking the defenders, his off-ball movements creating illusions, dragging them away, opening up spaces. Ryo stood in his way. Too late. Isagi slipped past him effortlessly. His mind ascended. He wasn't just a player anymore. He had to think like a god, seeing the field from another dimension. Now inside the box, 43 meters from goal. Kunigami stood ahead, marked by defenders. Perfect. Instead of forcing a shot, he used Kunigami as bait, dragging defenders away to create the perfect pocket of space. Now it was all on Kurona. One pass, and Isagi would blast a direct shot straight into the top left corner. The evolution of a genius is happening in real time. Let's see what happens in the next chapter and volume. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Peace.